Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm working my way through the Super Bowl trailers and we've gotten to Creed 3. It's a very short trailer. It's more of a teaser. It's got footage from the film and obviously everything. But I don't know much about it. Now, I saw the first film because of Stallone, of course. And I didn't really know who Michael Jordan was. And I really was so focused on Stallone's story, I didn't really even notice how hot Michael B. Jordan was. I didn't even remember he was the same guy who was in Black Panther, which I only saw because he was hot. And then I realised, oh, that's the guy who was in Creed? Oh, okay. So now we have another film, and he's fighting, looks like someone he grew up with, like a friend or like a brother. And it looks like it's going to be a fairly, nasty fight. But again, what boxing matches aren't. So we don't see a lot. We just see this guy looking hot as F, and Michael looking hot as F, and a little worried. He's sort of doing some training, and there's a moment we're sort of standing in outside the ring, sort of looking around, like maybe everyone's cheering for the other guy. I'm not quite sure what that was. But we hear Felicia Rashad saying, he used to have your back once, he doesn't now. And Felicia's a bit problematic because she supported Cosby through the whole thing. I don't think she ever actually acknowledged anything that he did. I think she managed to support him and not get cancelled because she's been in this film playing his mother. I'm not sure if she was Creed's wife in the original film or anything. I can't remember. I've seen the Rocky films like twice. Once on TV when I was a kid and once on DVD a few years ago. And then I've seen the two Creed movies on TV. Not TV. In the cinemas, and I haven't watched them on DVD since, but I do own them. So I'll have to try and watch them before watching the third one. But it looks interesting. It looks good. They didn't give us much. I was sort of expecting more. And yeah, I'm just trying not to objectify the new guy for being incredibly hot, because I'm sure the character is a bit deeper than just, looking hot while he smacks Michael B. Jordan around. I'm sure there's more to the film than that. That's all I really need. But we'll try and, be a little deeper. I'm sure there's some real backstory and some real, character to the, why. I don't understand why people fight and why they have to, win these things. I don't get it. Obviously, I'm not a boxer. I don't understand. I don't even watch them. I don't even watch the games. I find it barbaric, and I don't get why people, have to prove themselves and why they have to do this stuff. I don't really think it's athleticism. It's just barbarism and brutality, no matter who does it. So yeah, I just got sucked in because of Rocky. I saw Rocky when I was a kid, and we had a friend whose name was Rocky, and when I was a little kid, I thought Rocky was a real person and he lived in our neighborhood. I really thought when I was watching the fourth film, I thought it was being televised. I thought it was real. I was really, really little. I didn't have any know what was happening. And then I realized later, God, that was stupid. How young was I? And then I just watched the DVDs and that later, and I really enjoyed Stallone's portrayal and everything. And then, I kept going. But now he's gone. He's out of the films, and now it's just Creed taking over. And there's a lot of racist people who are all, all those usual arguments, blah, 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 whatever. But Michael B. Jordan's a great actor. He's directing this one. The other guy looks good. I wish I could remember his name. But they didn't really highlight his name in the trailer. They had just some credits and they had several male names. I'm I don't know which one is actually playing the opponent. So I'm just going to have to put that in the title because I don't know what it is right now. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to it. But, it's just not the biggest sort of film I'm excited about at the moment. And I think it's coming out March 3rd, so it's probably going to come out a lot sooner than the other films. The Flash is coming out June 16, I think. And I have no idea when Guardians 3 came out because I wasn't paying attention. But I'm going to go. Thanks. Bye. Hello, Steve Arts 89. I'm just working my way through the Super Bowl trailers. I just saw the Fast and the Furious one. I don't even know which number this one is. I've lost count. Jason Momoa was it. I didn't even know he was in it till 3 days ago. And I love Jason Momoa. It looks interesting, but these films crossed a line and jumped a shark a while ago and went to this over-the-top James Bond sort of spy terrorism, just explosions and just over-the-top stunts. And it's a bit too much, but especially in a trailer when you see just how over-the-top all it is. I seem to recall the last film I watched was number 8. I think I saw number 8. in the cinema. I didn't see 9 because 9 was the post you know what one, and I have it on DVD myself and watched it, which just reminds me I should have watched it. But yeah, I think the 8th one was when they jumped between skyscrapers in a car or something. I'm just like, yes, it's amazing to watch. It's sort of breathtaking with the stunts and all that, but it's just a bit crazy. I remember the first film. It was a simple film. Yes, they filmed the cars like they were like, you know, starships at warp speed and stuff like that, the way they shot them and all that, and that was amazing. But it was basically just a story about a family. And they've kept that, but they've taken it to this bizarre level. So it's fun to watch. I don't want Jason Momoa to be the bad guy though. I'm like, no. I mean, yes, he's an actor, I get, you know, but he's Jason Momoa, so okay. And yeah, we all know about the dramas with The Rock and him and Vin having like a peeing contest and, you know, all that drama. So they pulled in Jason Momoa. So I don't know, but it looks interesting. It looks interesting. I am looking forward to it, but I just like, you know, sometimes they just get too big, and at some point they have to pull back. But some people don't know to, and then they don't just jump the shark. They like, you know, like keep riding the shark all the way, you know, to ridiculousness. But we'll see. I'm still looking forward to it. I think I'm hearing it's the last one, but you know, if it makes money, there'll be 11th one. You know how it is. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I think I'm doing separate videos for all these trailers. Maybe I'll just edit them all together as one. I don't know. Either way, it's fun. Super Bowl trailers. Hello, Steve White, Steve White 89. I'm having fun going through the trailers from the Super Bowl, and now we've got Air, Courting a Legend, directed by Ben Affleck. Now, I already saw a full trailer for this, and it looked really good, and I found it fascinating because I had no idea of the story, and it seems really weird. I'm like, so I know about Air Jordans. I'm a Adidas person. I don't do Nike. I had one pair when I was a kid, and that's it. And actually, I still have them. Actually, they still fit me. And I kept them because I find when I do aerobics, they're really good. So I just wear them in the house. They've survived like my whole life. Actually, these shoes. But they're the only pair I've ever had of Nikes. I'm an Adidas guy. So I've never had a pair of Air Jordans. And I was aware that they're quite a deal, like collection-wise. People spend a lot of money on them. They do exclusive ones. And I just assumed that, you know, Michael Jordan was like a big deal. And they just had him endorse a shoe and people bought the shoes. Apparently it was more complicated than that. Apparently he was a rookie. He wasn't a star yet. But yet they built the brand around him, the shoe around him. And they designed the shoe specifically for him. And apparently it seems like a much more complicated and interesting story than I ever thought it could have been. And I can't believe there's a whole film about the shoe. But it looks really interesting. And Matt Damon, he's got some serious dad build happening. He looks a lot older. Ben looks the same. And he's basically a designer, a promoter, whatever, guy from this company, from Nike. And he's on the end of his thing, and he's like, okay, I have to make this happen. I have to make something happen. I need to something to either save the company or save his job. I'm not clear. I think it was the company was actually struggling as a whole, and he just came up with this idea, and he literally goes straight to the family because they wouldn't take the call. So he shows up on their doorstep, and Viola Davis is not having any of that, but they see the opportunity, and it looks really interesting. The trailer's great. We know Ben Affleck can direct. He apparently can't enjoy Grammy Awards and live performances, but he can direct and he can act. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to this one. I will watch it, and I don't know why. It's a movie about a guy's shoes that I've never bought, never owned, never will. But they sold me on the trailer. Sold me. So I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. I'm probably going to say this about 5 times because I think I'm going to combine all these little videos and just do one sort of Super Bowl trailer review.